Welcome to another TWA update, Twisted Wrestling Alliance, coming to you from the beautiful studios of the Twisted Wrestling Studios in Inglewood, Florida.
Oh, I thought this was an undisclosed location. The Bat Cave.
It's an undisclosed location. It's the Bat Cave, and I want to, of course, introduce to you my friend, wrestler, author, ring announcer, sometimes co-worker,
Jack of all trades, master of none.
yeah, I don't know about that. Again, Mike was instrumental, and we won't belabor it. Mike was instrumental with actually me and Joey being introduced to the independent wrestling business through FCW and Steve Kern and Fred Ottman and all that. But we're here to talk about October 4th, Ring Wars.
Ring Wars.
October 4th, it's at 3 p.m. It's Saturday. We're already selling seats. The donation per seat is $15. It does include a meal. And one of the reasons we do that is rather than everyone saying, hey, where do you want to go eat after this? Well, this is a way for us to hang out together. And those of you who are a part of the TWA passengers that's come to the show, you have an opportunity to have dinner with the wrestlers and some of the staff. So it's worked out pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah, and you're right here. It's not like the wrestlers are in another building. It's not like the entertainment is in another building. You're right here. You're talking to them. You're meeting with them. If you got something to ask them, you ask them. If you got something you want to say, you say it. There's swag. There's merchandise here.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's all in one. It's all encompassed. And for $15, you can't go to McDonald's and get dinner anymore for $15.
You really can't.
No,
you really can't. And again, here we are at the studios, and you see that we have a little bit of greenery here. And I don't want this to be confused with between two ferns, right?
no, yeah.
Because
These are palms.
These are palms. So let's talk about our sponsors first, if we could.
Yes.
We want to acknowledge Randy Maltz Green. This is Studio Pilates with Randy. Now, Randy is, hopefully I'm allowed to say, the fiance of Jay Goodley.
Yes.
Who's Jay
our
Goodley?
own Jay Goodley.
Who's Jay Goodley, Mike?
Jay Goodley is a ring announcer extraordinaire. He's a local legend in this area.
And
if you don't know who Jay Goodley is, you're in trouble.
Wasn't he with Gordon Soley?
He was with the Gordon Soley group. He's also a musician, right?
Oh my
An
gosh.
accomplished musician.
Yeah, he really is. And we've been really honored. And by the way, our sound system, if it's okay to say, was donated by Jay. And then, of course, Nick Ferlucci, his Tonto to the mask, to the Lone Ranger. Again, great relationships. Let me tell you something about the Randy with the Studio Pilates. WWE has many people who are supporting their work, but Diamond Dallas Page, Diamond Dallas Page has the yoga, right?
DDP yoga.
Okay. WWE has Diamond Dallas Page. TWA has Pilates with Randy Maltz Green. And we want to thank her and her business. Go to her Facebook page, visit her business in Venice, Florida, give her a shout out, tell everyone that TWA sent her. So she definitely is a co-sponsor. And then there's Timothy Kendrick Music. Timothy Kendrick has supported us almost from day one, and we've had several shows now under our belt, haven't we?
Many shows, and Timothy's been right there, up front and center. Even though we haven't seen him, does he really exist?
I don't know if he exists, but how many country music recording artists record out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama?
Yeah.
That's where he's at right now. And all of a sudden he stepped up to the plate also with Randy, and he's become a co-sponsor. His banner is up on our back wall there. Go to Timothy Kendrick Music on Spotify and all versions of music. And we're hoping that during the show and the recordings, we're going to feature some of his music. We also have one of our latest sponsors is, we have a student match, Mike.
Yep.
And the student match, we've got Robbie Idle has been kind enough to be our head trainer recently. And he has been working with Brian Johnson and Anthony Coltas.
And that's not the lead singer of AC/DC, right?
Let's hope, well, I'll tell you what, if they are, then I'm not sure we have enough seats that are going to, So I'm on the highway to TWA, not the highway to hell. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Did you get that? All right. And so Brian Johnson's father lives in Charlottesville, and he has a business. And he gave me a call, and also his partner, MC Mighty Matt. We'll give a shout out to him. And they have a business, and they were kind enough to step up to the plate to become a sponsor. They are Wartime Fitness Warriors.
Yes. Woo woo.
And it's a boxing gym. And not only is it a boxing gym, they train kids.
Good.
And they take kids off the street. They encourage them, teach them how to be productive citizens. And we want to thank Brian's father and his business at Wartime Fitness. I know that Adam, we got Adam, is it Karofsky? I'll have to look that up. Again, when you're up here and the lights are on you and all that, but we know Adam Tarofsky, I think it is, him and his son are also going to sponsor a wrestler. But before we go any farther, again, we want to thank all of you. And
Yes.
This is going to be a one-take TWA update. So if we flub the dub a little bit, well, you're like a fly on the wall. So there you have it. If you still want to sponsor this show, you can sponsor a wrestler for $50. Your name will be in lights. We'll try to get you on the flyer if it's not too late. You'll be mentioned during the show, and eventually on YouTube when these matches show up, your name will be on there too. If you want to sponsor a match, you can sponsor a match for a $100 donation. And of course, with the sponsorship, for example, Mike, if you sponsor a match, a wrestler for $50, 2 seats anyway is $30.
There you go.
$20 more, you've sponsored a wrestler, you've helped the TWA to move forward, and it's just going to help everyone. So again, contact us if you'd like more information. So let's talk about the card real quick if we can. We've got our student match. It's their debut between Anthony Coltas and Brian Johnson. It's going to be a 5-minute match. You're going to be telling them along the way how many minutes they have.
Excited to see that. This will be their first official time in front of a crowd.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you know what? And they're going to say that they're nervous, but you're going to encourage them so much. They're going to entertain you and entertain themselves, and we're really appreciative of those two. We also have Joey Bida Food Court. He's making a return after years, a friend of the Reyes's and independent wrestling. I believe his shoot name might be Glenn Baker.
Okay.
And we've got Chief Eddie Two Rivers. We've got Johnny Walker and Chris Clow, the Scottish Nightmare. They're going to be facing the Rewind Society, VHS and Samuel C. It's going to be a tag team. You're going to love it.
Those guys are something else.
Oh,
I don't know that this building can hold them.
actually,
I'm just saying.
Grandma Shirley, watch out. Johnny Walker's coming back. Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then we have the Tate Fist match, the Brass Knuckles match. None other than Pablo Marquez is going to be. He's going to try to take that belt away from the Cuban Assassin in Fantasy. The Cuban Assassin right now holds that belt. What do you think about that match?
What's that? The brass knuckles?
brass knuckle match.
That's going to be exciting. That's going to be exciting. You know, you come and you get a seat and you get dinner and you may get a tooth. There may be a tooth landing in your lap. And I mean, what better deal could that be, right?
Those of you who are dentists out there, if you'd like to sponsor our show, get in
Yeah.
touch with us. And then, of course, here's our main event. Now, this has been very controversial, especially for the last main event between Robbie Cook and Robbie Idol. Somehow somebody gave, don't know who it was, Robbie Cook a chain, and I think he choked Robbie Idol out at that show.
I
You
think
have
so.
that recollection?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, and so Robbie Idol took the belt. We got it back. Long story short, we don't need to get into that now.
Cleaned it off. Yeah.
We got it back. Got the seaweed off of it. And I think Robbie Idol's coming to the show. He is really, really angry. But what we're going to do is we're having Richie Paradise make his debut at TWA. And Richie Paradise has already called Robbie Cook out for his long beard and not wanting to technically wrestle. And Robbie Cook is responding back. And it's going to be a crazy, crazy match. We have no idea what Robbie Idol has in store. And we've also been hearing rumblings from Bob Cook and the Colonel, and we know that they have something up their sleeve, I think. Right?
They always do. They always do. That's why they wear long sleeve shirts, so they can keep plenty of stuff up there. Don't forget, we've got referee extraordinaire Frankie Reyes and his son Adam Reyes, and we might have referee extraordinaire and just pro wrestling enthusiast Steve Stasiak making another appearance.
If he does, we're going to have him guest referee. And you know, there's a good chance that Leilani Kai could be with him.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Don't forget to reserve your seat. What about this referee, the people's referee, Python Pete?
I got nothing to say about him.
Well,
If you don't have anything to say, just don't say
I
it.
mean, if you don't have anything good,
Keeping it right there.
we've just got a few more minutes because I want to cover a couple things. I'm fine with covering this, but look, I'm wearing Python Pete's shirt, giving a shout out to him. You go ahead and you come up with a shirt with your face on it with TWA splattered all over it. I'm gonna wear the shirt too.
Yeah.
What shirt do you have on?
College boy.
And what's that mean?
That was when I used to wrestle back in the breweries, but I went by the college boy.
All right.
And,
Okay.
you know,
All right.
just a reminder.
Very.
Just a reminder, Johnny Walker and people like that.
Oh Lord! You know what?
that-
I saw Johnny Walker actually.
These can still fly.
You know what? I saw Johnny Walker bump into you pretty hard, and that was a little much for a. I mean, you weren't in the capacity of a wrestler, were you? Weren't
That
you
was a little much for a little guy like him, right? I think it was. I think he might have stumbled over something because it's with his short legs. It's hard for him to step over stuff. I'll give him that one.
I'm thinking we'll send Grandma Shirley out to take care of him. You know.
I think so.
You know, there's a chance that speaking of the Colonel may be managing Johnny Walker and Chris Cloud. He's got his hands into everything. All right. I want to quickly tell you that we've teamed with Veteran Pro Wrestling, VPW, and we're having a show on January 17th, which is a Saturday, and unless there's a change, it'll be here in the Twisted Wrestling Studios. And at that show, we're going to be having several, at least 2 or 3 or more of the Veteran Pro Wrestling wrestlers come to that show, and there's some things happening that we're still in the works, but guess what, folks? We're pretty much there that we've got Debbie Malenko.
Yep.
On
That's
our
what we hear.
January 17th show, coming to defend her Florida Women's Championship.
Yep. This place will be packed.
It really
will be
will.
packed.
It really will. And, but there is a match that I want to, we're not going to tell you who it is, but there's a match that is going to occur on January 17th that I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. And again, this is just a little bit of a extra. We're going to have a match called TWA Titan Triple Threat. And what it's going to be is there's going to be 3 wrestlers from 3 different wrestling techniques, 3 different worlds, 3 different approaches, 3, they couldn't be different, but they're all Titans and they've been around for a long time. But you know what, Mike, they all have in common?
What's that?
I'm going to tell you what they all have in common. They've got, you might have to help me because we're going to have to add to it. It's going to be the TWA Titan Triple Threat, but I'll tell you what they all have in common. They got WCW they have in common. They have FCW they have in common. They have Florida Independent Wrestling. They got Suncoast Pro that they have in common. They got WWF that they have in common. They have Georgia Wrestling that they have in common.
That's a lot.
And I want to tell you something. Just a little shout out to Steve Kern, if you happen to be hearing this update. All of your boys, and I say that respectfully speaking, they all worked for you at one point or another. Love to be able to have you come out and visit and do a shout. January 17th, just that match alone. TWA, Titan Triple Threat. And then finally, on January 24th, up in the Spring Hill area up there, VPW is having a match show that is going to be at an Army base. You'll be hearing more about that. And do you know that there's a good chance that Debbie Malenko, do you know that Debbie Malenko is going to be, did I tell you she's going to be inducted into the Women's Hall of Fame?
I think you leaked that a little bit, just a little bit.
And guess who else?
That.
Penelope Paradise.
That could be some fireworks.
And although that's not our show, we're going to go up and support them. I'll be there. And so again, we're going to be sharing more with you. But again, if you would, we'll close with this. I'll let Mike put the icing on the cake. Contact us through Facebook Messenger, either on my personal or TWA. Get your seats as quick as you can.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a great show. It's only 2 more weeks. It's less than 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
Mike, you want to close us out?
Well, just you were saying about veteran pro wrestling. Make sure you go on social media and start following them. There's a possibility that there may be some interweaving. So that would be great if they started to have some of TWA fan base following them, and then vice versa.
Yeah, and again, don't get us wrong. We're not doing business together in the sense of business. People get really sticklers upon that. You know, if there's a way that we can help them out, I don't know how we could, but we're just a fledgling little, as Leilani likes to say, she says, when are you going to have another one of those little shows of yours?
The big little show.
And then she comes to TWA. So we want to wish you well, talk to you soon. Joe Sarracino and Mike McClaskey.
See you October 4th.
Bye.
3 o'clock.